Eternity's Shadow by E. Thomas Canton. Copyright 2024 E. Thomas Canton. All rights reserved. No part of this book may be reproduced or transmitted in any form or by any means, electronic or mechanical, including photocopy, recording, or by any information storage and retrieval system, without written consent from the publisher. Credits. Voices by MURF.com. Sound effects from www.freesoundslibrary.com. And additional sound effects from www.zapsplat.com and pixabay.com. Music by www.zapsplat.com and IB Audio.
You can commit no crime in the name of God. All your works in his name are holy. Archbishop to the author. Maximilian Nilsson. History of the Fall of Elsincourt. The tight leather straps binding me to the gurney cut into my arms and legs as two men in black uniforms wheeled me into a darkened dungeon. Looking over, I saw the Inquisitor, his face hidden in the darkness of his blood-red cloak. As he stood beside me in his full scarlet robe, I couldn't help but think how he resembled a demon summoned from the pit. Making no sound I could detect, the Inquisitor reached out his arm. He pulled a rusted metal table with a broken wheel toward him. As it rattled past me, I saw a tray of sadistic instruments and experienced a full knowledge of what they were going to do to me. As they jostled about on the tray, I could see that the ancient scars of rust on the instruments had long since scabbed over with dried blood. The black uniformed men raised the gurney to an angle of about 45 degrees, before ripping open my shirt and attaching electrodes to strategic parts of my body. Paint peeled from the dirty walls, and water dripped from the yellow-stained ceiling of the Office of Admissions. The moans and sudden shrieks of the poor souls who were being interrogated haunted the corridors. When I first arrived, they had stripped me and cleaned me with a fire hose. The black uniformed men took my clothes and forced me into a hospital gown. They strapped me to a gurney, bringing me into the dark chamber. The black uniformed men left me on the gurney. I turned my head toward the Inquisitor. He paused, looking down at me.
I remember you.
An old man's voice emerged from under the hood.
You were here before.
I was?
Of course, you don't remember.
He said, touching the scar on my forehead.
That was the point of the surgery.
They said I got the scar from the fall of the Vatican Street Bridge. Oh my God. What did they do to me? He walked behind a small console between the two of us, and without looking up or saying a word turned a dial. My body arched as I screamed. As sudden as it had begun, the pain ended.
Do you understand?
I nodded. He turned the dial again, but the pain felt even sharper, and I had to endure it much longer. The Inquisitor turned the dial down again.
When I ask a question, I want a verbal response only.
He said.
Do you understand?
Yes, I said. The Inquisitor jotted down a notation in his report. He turned the dial up. My body lurched into uncontrollable spasmodic convulsions. Every nerve exploded from the tip of the hairs on my skin, inward to the deepest cell of my body. I vowed to tell them everything I could as long as they ended the pain. The electricity stopped, but the pain in my chest continued. I gasped for air. And everything went black.